Eat, Sleep, Boxing, Repeats. Nice to be joined by Liam Wells. Liam, it's been a while. It's been a long time, but it's really good to speak to you again. Thanks for your time this evening. How are you doing? How have you been?
Yeah, no, brilliant. Thank you for having me on. It's even motivating doing these interviews, like getting boxing back again. It's like I love it. Like I'm always 100 mile an hour, but when I'm boxing, it gives me that like I enjoy my relaxing time more. Like when I've not got no boxing, I'm 100 mile an hour all the time. I can never calm down. When I've got the full focus of a fight, I'm hard days training today. All I want to do is have a lay down now and relax and sort of get ready again for tomorrow. So yeah, it's brilliant to be back again now. I'm really excited.
Brilliant. No, good to know. I've seen on your social media you've stayed in the gym, you've been busy, and I feel like you've kind of got your reward from that finally in terms of going into a big fight. You're an example of someone who's kind of stayed ready rather than someone who's kind of gone out of shape and now they can't take opportunities because it will take them a while to get back into shape. But really happy.
That's the thing as well. Like me and my cousin, we've got like we have like a weight group, and we send each other our weights each week.
Okay.
And I think that's even motivates me to think like even last year when there was nothing coming up at all, it was just motivating to think that like, oh, got to see my weight coming down a little bit. So like I've kept on weight all the time, and if it did ever creep up a few pound, even it's motivating to think, oh, I want to get that back down again. So it keeps you that's even kept me focused. So my weight stayed good, and yeah, it's been good. If anything, like done me a favour, the little break, getting things out the way that I needed to get out of the way. So now I've got. I know it sounds mad, and a lot of boxers say this sort of thing, but like there's nothing in the way that distracts me. Do you know what I mean? Nothing. Like I don't want to bring my phone to the gym. What I want to focus on is getting a good session and seeing what I can improve on. And one main thing is listening a lot more to what Jamie says. I mean, the last 2 years I've come along leaps and bounds, and it's all because I'm listening to him. So I've just really got to put my trust into him, and when he says something, I just do it. So yeah, it's been good learning time.
Yeah, but so what do you? I feel like although you've been a pro a little while now, but what do you think is the difference between now and a couple of years ago? Like, would you say you're more focused, more motivated now? Is that fair to say? And if that is the case, then why is that? What's the difference?
Yeah, I'd say I'm more focused now. I think because I can see a bit of a road. I can see a bit of a road for me to follow now. Like we've got a good gym, and I look up to all the boys in the gym. We've got Chris in there, Joe in there. What all the boys have done, and the sort of the path's there for me to follow. And like what Jamie says to me, I've just got to keep with it. And it was hard at times, sort of last year when there was nothing coming up, but I've stuck through them hard times. And I think now I can see light at the end of the tunnel, and I can see the big fights. And like even like in our gym, we've got a thing saying like record records are for DJs. Like we don't care. Like I want to be in big fights, and I think even that way I've matured in like. Whereas before I feel like a big fight gets offered to me, like this big fight, I'm up for it. I've got nothing to lose. It's brilliant for me. Like I want to be in big fights, big rememberable fights, and I want to keep pushing on. And these are the ones that are going to motivate me. And I feel like getting through these next few stages is going to propel me to that next level. Then,
no, it's exciting.
Which is what I want. Yeah,
great stuff. So, interested to talk about this fight. Chavez Campbell, who's 3-1, 12th of February, Brentwood Centre, under Warren Boxing Management. Can you just talk to me? It sounds like this kind of fight came out at shortish notice for you. I know he was originally supposed to fight Josh Adderwell. Josh Adderwell's pulled out. Can you tell me a little bit about this, how this fight came about and how that sort of thing?
Yeah. So I mean, Lee, my manager, I pester all the time. He's been brilliant for me. And you know what? I can't fault him at all. I mean, last year he got me 3 big fights as Hay equal, and they all fell through injuries of my own and the pandemic and stuff, which was out of my control. So Lee's done brilliant for me, and he said he got me on this show. And first of all, I think I was just on the show, and then he texted me saying, "Oh, would you want to take on another prospect as one of the top fights?" So I was like. He didn't tell me a name. I was like, yeah, well, oh, brilliant. Like, this is what I do. And then Jamie, my trainer, said to me, "Oh, Lee's got you a brilliant fight." So I was like, "Oh, brilliant!" Like, and then they told me who he was, and we had a little look, and it's a brilliant fight for me. One that I think's the perfect fight for me. I feel for me to push on. I want to be in there with someone real as well. I don't want to be in there with someone who's not coming to win. I want someone to come and win. I want someone to come and give it a go. That's what motivates me. I don't want to be in there with someone 30, 40 losses who's there for a few rounds. I want to be in with someone who's training like me, living the life like me, and wants to win as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And is he someone you've been aware of? Did you have to kind of go and do your research on him before kind of accepting the fight, or how away were you of him?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've seen little bits of him before, and I think maybe when we've been down Alec Wilkie's before sparring, maybe I've seen him down there as well. But yeah, I'm not overly fussed about what he's going to do. It's more about what I'm going to do and the things that I can bring to the table. Because everybody you look at you can get too drawn into something that they're going to do, and then they might not do it. And you got to expect that they're going to be the best you're going to face and going to bring the toughest challenge. But I know how much I've improved over the things that me and Jamie have had to work on. My defence, my footwork, so many small things is going to be a key factor for me for everything really. So yes, it's good.
Fantastic. So also just wanted to ask about your weight as well, because I know you've fought at welterweight in the past.
Yeah.
I know you've been at the ring for a while, as have a lot of fighters. So I just wanted to ask where your weight is now, and if you're to challenge for titles this year, what weight do you think that's going to be?
Yeah. So if I'm going to challenge for titles, I think I'm going to be at super welterweight, which is I think 69.5. I think this fight's at 11 stone 6, which suits me down to the ground. As a first fight back, I'm more than strong enough, more than capable enough. I spar big, strong middleweight, super middleweight. So the strength's not an issue. And for a first fight back, I want to go in there feeling good and feeling strong. But at the same time, there's boys out there who I would fight at middleweight for if I got the opportunity for titles. So I'm a bit happy to fight at both weights really. But yeah, I could make 69.5. It'd be nice to have a good bit of notice for it. But welterweight, I won't be making no more. I'm far too big for welterweight and far too strong for welterweight. And it's all right making the weight, but you've got to be able to perform at that weight. And I'm not going to be able to perform as I'd like to. And at super welter and at middleweight, I think you're going to see the best of me. And every time I've ever boxed at the bigger weights, I've always stopped opponents, so I've always looked a lot better. So it's not always as good when you're drained. Sometimes you're still there, but you don't have that bit of extra power. Whereas I feel like I'm going to have the power to it, the strength to it, and everyone knows I'm super fit. And I think the fitness will be a key factor with it all together, with the fitness, the strength, for full package. So yeah, it's going to be good.
Absolutely. Well, it sounds like you're in a really good position. I know you're kind of, this is a big fight for you, and you're not going to be looking past this. But have you got an idea of any sort of kind of plan for the next 12 months, even if it's how many times you want to be out this year? I know you just had a period of inactivity. So has any sort of conversation been had about what you want to achieve this year?
Yeah, the goal is a Southern Area title this year. Like my trainer, me and Jamie, we want to do things the traditional route. I don't want to skip past things. I beat Jamani Kamara, who'd won the Southern Area before. So you can sort of say you've won the Southern Area, but I'd like to win the title for myself. And then I'd like to push on and win in English. But at the same time, I know everyone says they don't want to overlook people. I really don't want to overlook the next part. I want to put on a big performance, a really good show, a really standout performance of people saying, oh, it was a brilliant fight, that really good fight. And I feel I've got a bigger fan base as well. I've got a bigger fan base following me now as well. So I should have a good crowd coming to support me. So it just all feels right for this one. Like, put on a big performance, got a good fan base coming to watch me, and then whatever happens after that, I'll push on. But it's nice because normally when you get a bit burnt out and you have back-to-back fights, you think, oh, I can't wait for a little break after this one. And not that I ever have days off training, because I love training. I'm addicted to that. That's the thing. But you want to go and have a bit of time away or whatever. Whereas for this, I don't want to have no time off after. I'm ready to go again.
Yeah.
Straight away after. I just want to rest, recover. I look after my body a lot better now, in terms of massaging and stretching and just even recovery as well. I'm 100 mile an hour all the time, so I'm sort of getting that bit of a balance to rest and recover as well now, which is good.
Brilliant. Cool. No, thanks for going so much into detail about all those things, Liam. I think that's all from me, really. I think final thing for me is I'm sure you have kind of your fans watching this. Have you just got a message for them, just in terms of what to expect on February 12th, what sort of performance you're going to deliver?
Yeah, like this is the thing that's motivated me as well. I've had so many people message me like that they want to come and watch me, want to come support me. Like I'm a big thing like that. Like it's people's money, their hard-earned money. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and it ain't just a ticket. It's the then having a drink there. It's then getting the cab home and someone coming to support you is a big thing. It sends shivers down your body. And the amount of people that have been texting me, oh, my little one can't wait to watch you, and we can't wait to come and support you. Do you know what I mean? And it just gives me that buzz. I just think like every day when I'm training, I need to work hard. I need to do more. I want to put on the best performance. I really do as well, because when I boxed before, people say, "Oh, that was a brilliant fight. That was a brilliant fight." And I want to be back in them sort of fights where people are saying how much of a good fight it was, and obviously that's what's going to help me push on from there. So yeah, I'm going to put on a big performance, and yeah, I want to show a good classy performance. I've got a high work rate, so I want to have the biggest work rate yet in this fight. And add all the new things that me and Jay have been working on the last year. And like I say, thanks to Jamie for inputting all his belief and time and effort into me during this time, because we've come along so much, and it would just be nice to have that test and show that them things have been working, and then to work even further. And Jay's brilliant, because even when I do good, he's never like, "Oh, brilliant, well done." He's always like, "Yeah, it was good, but this was bad, and that was bad." And I just want to try and do a few things that he goes, "All right," that he's quite happy with. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's exciting.
All right, brilliant. Well, Liam, I can tell from your body language, the way you're speaking. I've not really seen you like this before, to be honest. I've interviewed you a few times, but I can tell you're bang up for this fight. I can tell you've been.
Honestly, I've never had this sort of buzz before. I've got brilliant people who back me and support me. I've got a great group of friends around me. My girlfriend, my family. I've got good sponsors. Mango Tree Restaurant that have kept looking after me. Expedition Roofing. Reese is a great guy who looks after me. Jeff at the Rainham Gold Mine, Dice Meal Prep who do my foods for me. So I've got great people who look after me, all loyal people that are there for me and generally want to see me do good. So yeah, I want to put on a big performance and show that I've not wasted none of this time that I've had off. So
absolutely. Yeah. Great. All right. Well, great stuff, Liam. Looking forward to seeing you on February 12th. And yeah, we'll catch up with you afterwards. All the best, mate. Okay.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Elliot. Cheers.
All right. Speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.